I keep hearing business owners say, we just need to rank on Google. But honestly, that's only part of the picture now, isn't it? People are discovering businesses in so many more places these days.
Absolutely. It's wild how much things have shifted. I mean, customers are searching inside AI tools, digging through maps, scrolling on social, and even using their own saved shortcuts. If a business is only easy to find on Google, they're missing a ton of chances elsewhere.
Exactly. That's why I love the term search everywhere optimization. It really sums up the idea that you need to be visible wherever your prospects are actually looking, not just the old SEO battlefield.
Yeah, and what's funny is competitors who pop up across all these channels often win the race, even if they aren't the biggest names. That makes it feel less overwhelming and more like a set of practical steps for small businesses. Which brings me to something. Let's talk about where to actually start with all this.
So, first things first. If your website isn't crystal clear and fast, every other channel is fighting an uphill battle. I've seen plenty of great businesses buried by a confusing or slow homepage.
That's spot on. If a visitor lands and can't tell what you do, who you serve, or how to take action within 10 seconds, they're gone. I always tell clients, your homepage is your handshake. It should be obvious and inviting from the start.
It's almost like, if a stranger can't instantly describe your core offer after a glance, you probably need to simplify. And honestly, speed is just as vital. Slow pages are a silent killer for both search rankings and for people's patience.
For sure. Sometimes folks think a one-time fix will do, but consistent maintenance, especially with platforms like WordPress, keeps everything running smoothly. And don't forget, even the fanciest SEO tricks fall flat if your basics aren't covered.
That actually reminds me, so many businesses overlook keeping their name, visuals, and service descriptions consistent everywhere. It seems minor, but it's huge for building trust and recognition.
Oh, totally. Think about it. If your Instagram bio calls you a digital specialist, but your website says web designer, people get confused. Even a mismatched phone number can throw someone off or make you look less legit.
I've been guilty of that, changing a logo on one platform and forgetting the rest. It's a pain, but being obsessive about consistency really pays off. Search engines and customers both rely on those signals.
Yeah, it's not the glamorous work, but clarity across the board makes it so much easier for both people and algorithms to trust you. Once that's set, you can focus on actually showing up where it counts.
Funny you say that. Showing up where it counts now means covering way more ground than just Google. Let's break down the big four: Google Search, Maps, AI tools, and social platforms.
Yeah, classic SEO for Google is still key, but now you've got to think about having a solid Google business profile for local, making sure your site structure is AI-friendly, and even treating your social profiles like landing pages.
Exactly. Like B2B buyers are scrolling LinkedIn or Instagram, not just searching Google. And when it comes to AI, clear and well-structured content actually gets surfaced more in those answers.
What surprised me most is how much little details matter, like photos on your map listing or using the same service language everywhere. It all stacks up and can really tip the scales in your favor. But even if you get found, you still need to turn those views into action.
Right. Getting seen is only half the battle. If your landing pages or forms are clunky, people just bounce, no matter how many channels you show up in.
Honestly, I've seen so many businesses lose leads because their call to action is either hidden or way too complicated. Just putting a simple, clear form or visible contact info near your service descriptions can make a huge difference.
And matching each channel to a relevant landing page is smart. If someone finds you through a specific service, don't just dump them on your homepage. Show them exactly what they're looking for.
Yeah, reducing friction at every step really is the secret sauce. Tiny things, like trust badges or testimonials near the CTA, help boost confidence. When you tie all this together, you've got a real system for turning discovery into business.
After running through all these steps, it's clear. Search everywhere optimization isn't about doing everything at once. It's about setting strong foundations and expanding wisely.
Exactly. And honestly, even just focusing on website clarity, consistent signals, and showing up on the right platforms can set you ahead of most competitors. It doesn't have to be overwhelming if you break it into a checklist.
And if you want to actually track results, starting with digital marketing and SEO gives you lots of measurable wins. I love that it's practical, more like a toolkit than a vague strategy.
Totally agree. It's not about chasing every shiny new channel, but being intentional about where and how you show up. With a little effort, small businesses can compete almost anywhere these days.